decide up front. For example, I've got a listing. Okay, I'm going to use this. And you could use it for more than one. So you've got a listing. You can use it to generate more leads, which ultimately is going to help sell your property. But you can also even use that to brand yourself. Okay, and we're going to show you some ideas of how you might do that. Next, what we're going to talk about is keyword research. Okay, we're on the right-hand side here in the middle. And I've got two things, two little bubbles here off of keyword research. The one is free, and the one is one that you pay for. Again, don't be alarmed. The free tool is all you'll really need. The paid one is for really advanced folks who want to take things to another level. The first one you'll see here is the Google Keyword Tool. And many of you may have heard me talk about this tool before. And in fact, we're going to, in a day or two, release to you as well a video training where I'll show you how to use this tool. But real simple, all you have to do is do a Google search for Google Keyword Tool. It'll be the top result that shows up. Click on it, and then you can pop in keywords to see how much traffic a keyword that you're trying to use as part of your video marketing efforts, what kind of traffic that gets, which means how many people are using that keyword search. Like for me, for example, I'm in the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania market. I may put into the keyword tool homes for sale, Harrisburg, PA, and then I'll look at how many people are using that search. Okay, it might be 100, it might be 1,000, it might be 10,000 each month. Okay, but we want to do that because we want to choose keywords that get traffic. Okay, you don't want to spend a whole lot of time on a bunch of keywords that get absolutely no traffic. Now, you also don't want to go for very high competitive keywords because it can be very difficult to use the video marketing tips that we're going to show you. At least for certain desired outcomes, it could be difficult to do well with high competitive keyword terms. Again, this will be, we'll go in way more detail on this in a day or two when we release my keyword training module, which again is going to be free to everyone. But another tool that you can use, and there are lots of paid tools for keyword research, but one that I've found that I think is fantastic, and the creators of the tool are just really good folks and really know what they're doing, is called Market Samurai. So if you Google Market Samurai, it'll come up. I honestly don't remember how much it costs. It's a software that you pay one time for. It's really valuable. It's really good, but you absolutely do not need it to use this. Okay, the Google Keyword Tool is really all you need. But if you want to get more detailed and deeper into keyword research, Market Samurai is definitely a great tool for that. Okay, so we've got keyword research. We've taken care of that. Let's say, and like I said, for example, maybe we'll use homes for sale, Harrisburg. And actually, why don't I do that real quick? Let's just bring it up. I'll just show you. So I'm going to Google the keyword tool. There it is. All right. It comes up. All you have to do is type in, let's say, Harrisburg homes for sale. Just to give you a quick example. See, they make you do this little CAPTCHA to make sure that you're an actual human and not some robot trying to do stuff. So look at that. In March, what this means here is in March there was 74,000 searches for Harrisburg homes for sale. But what's interesting, notice the difference. You take the S off of homes and you've got a fraction of the search. And then, so it'll give you some ideas, and then it'll give you a bunch more ideas as you scroll down. And the important thing, that where you're going to use the keywords that you find through your research is in the titles of your videos, and in the tags of your videos, and in the description of your videos. Okay, so as we go along here, I'll show you I'll show you in YouTube how you use those keywords as part of your title and tags and description. All right, the next thing is we have to determine the type of video you're going to use. Okay, so we're still on the right-hand side here. So you can do a live video. which could just be a walking tour through a property. Okay, it doesn't even have to be your listing. You could get permission from the listing agent to use their property to create a video, which then you can use to generate leads. And I found that most listing agents aren't going to have a problem with that because you're helping market their property. Now, there may be exceptions to that. But just in my experience, that's one easy way. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't have any listings, you don't have to have listings to use video marketing as part of your marketing plan. You could also do slideshows. I mentioned you could have digital photos of a listing. Let's say you have 20 pictures. You could upload them into something called Animoto.com, and it's going to be in the resource list PDF that we provide for you. But you can upload them, and you can actually add in some text, and it will create this very professional-looking, clean, well-produced video slideshow where it'll mix in, you can mix in the address and your contact information and so forth with text. The other one is screen capture. So you can do what I'm doing right now. Okay, so you may be thinking, well, how would I use that in my real estate business to generate more leads and sales? Well, think about this. You could create a PowerPoint presentation where you outline the 5 most frequently asked questions that a first-time home buyer has about buying their first house. And you could just make a real simple PowerPoint presentation with one question on each slide and you answering the question in your own words, in your own voice. And as part of that, which I'll show you as we go along here, how you can use it to drive traffic and leads and consequently sales, is you can create that and link the video to your website or to your squeeze page or lead capture page, and then every time somebody watches that video, they're going to be compelled to click on the link, see what you're offering, because you're giving them, the other thing is you're giving them good value with the video. You're giving them something. The next step is to render or upload the video. So if you're creating a screen capture, you may have to render the video. In Animoto, once you go through the couple steps, you have to upload pictures, you have to put in some text, you'll have to render it. If you've created a live video, if you've shot a live video, it might be as simple as just connecting the USB up to your computer and uploading it, transferring the file over. But so that process, I mean, that kind of is what it is, and it may take some time depending on how old your computer is and so forth. But very simple, just simply uploading or rendering the video. And then the last step is to distribute or syndicate. And I give you 3 ways that you can do that. Now, there are lots of video sharing websites all over the net. The number one is YouTube. I'm sure if everybody watching this has heard of YouTube. The interesting thing about YouTube is it's actually the 3rd most trafficked search engine. So it's very interesting. People will go to YouTube and type searches into the search bar looking specifically for videos. So it's very powerful, and it's owned by Google, so obviously there's some advantages there too. The second tool that I mentioned to you is something called Traffic Geyser. Now, Traffic Geyser is one of those services that will cost you some money. Okay, you don't have to use it, but if you choose to use it, you're going to see your results go up considerably. Because it's just I don't even know how to explain it, but it's extremely powerful software that I use, or I don't even know if software is the right term, service that I use that will help you further leverage videos that you've already created. TubeMogul is a free version of Traffic Geyser, essentially. Okay, and what TubeMogul will do, and what Traffic Geyser will do too, and I'll explain it here, is you can take a video that you created one time and you can syndicate it over many different video sharing sites. Now, TubeMogul will allow you to do it to like 8, 10, maybe 15. The great thing about Traffic Geyser is it'll do it almost like up to 100 different sites where your video that you create, whichever type that you create, it'll syndicate out to all of those. Okay, but you can see results using video marketing by